RSF in particular, drones have become a strategic equalizer. Unlike the Army, which fields aircrafts like the MiG-29M fighter jet or the Mi-17 helicopter, the RSF lacks a traditional air wing. But with drones, including Chinese-made Sunflower 200 suicide drones and the Chinese-made FH-95 multi-role drones used by the RSF, they can now launch precision attacks hundreds of kilometers away. These drones, with ranges of around 1,500 to 2,000 kilometers and different types of warheads, put virtually any site in Sudan within striking distance. The FH-95 drones are advanced Chinese UAVs capable of long-range surveillance and precision strikes. The existence of these drones has been well documented through satellite imagery at Niala Airport. These platforms give the RSF critical intelligence and the ability to direct attacks with devastating accuracy. And beyond these heavy drones, the RSF uses Serbian-made VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing drones, modified to drop 220mm mortar shells, effectively turning these small aircrafts into airborne indirect fire systems. A major reason drones have become such an attractive tool for non-state actors like the RSF is their ease of proliferation. Unlike tanks or traditional fighter jets, drones can be shipped as component parts, disassembled, then reassembled on the ground, bypassing many sanctions or inspections. Without equating Ukraine's defensive operations against Russia to the RSF operations, operationally or militarily speaking, there are quite a lot of similarities to Ukraine's Operation Spider's Web, where disassembled FPV drones were hidden inside wooden mobile cabins and smuggled into Russia. The drone bodies and propellers were assembled into complete drones. Their modular, compact design makes them ideal for covert transport assembly, slipping easily into illicit supply chains and giving militias long-range strike capabilities they could never have achieved otherwise. Strategically, this has allowed the RSF to target fuel depots, airports, and humanitarian hubs in places like Port Sudan. It's a deliberate campaign to cripple Sudan's economy, spread psychological terror, and erode public faith in the army's ability to protect civilian lives. It's also a stark evolution for the RSF itself. As previously noted, the RSF has come a long way from its roots in Darfur's Janjaweed militias. Today, it draws on drone hangars, jamming systems, and encrypted networks, likely with the support from their main state sponsor, the United Arab Emirates. This shift from manpower-heavy guerrilla tactics to a hybrid model leveraging high-tech aerial tools marks a new chapter in Sudan's wars. The RSF's transformation has been underwritten by a covert international supply chain, most notably designed by the United Arab Emirates. Through a web of logistical hubs from Chad and Uganda to Somalia's Somaliland region, the UAE has facilitated shipments of drones, armed personnel carriers, that we can see here, munitions and spare parts, all while maintaining plausible deniability. This clandestine network has delivered everything from Chinese loitering munitions and UAVs to Serbian artillery systems, enabling the RSF to sustain its relentless campaigns. This growing reliance on drones by militias is not unique to Sudan. From Yemen to Libya to Ukraine, we've seen non-state actors and proxies exploit drone technology to wage asymmetric wars. Sudan stands out, however, as perhaps the clearest example in Africa of a militia backed by an ambitious foreign patron building an aerial strike capability that rivals the air arms of small states. The implications are profound. Civilians and aid workers, once able to operate relatively safely behind traditional front lines, now find themselves under threat from the sky. Key infrastructure that sustains entire regions, power grids, fuel depots, ports, become fair game. And fragile governments must reckon with the fact that militias can launch strikes on their capitals from hundreds of kilometers away. So what we're witnessing in Sudan is not just another tragic civil war. It's a preview of the future of warfare in fragile states where low-cost but high-impact technologies combined with clandestine foreign support allow militias to level the battlefield against national armies.